Well, hello everybody. Welcome to baseball action as the Wilmette Waves take on Morton Grove. Last game of the regular season. And leading it off for Wilmette, Charlie Tilson. Tilson, Clark, and West due up. We're here at Niles West for this game. Ball one. And that went in the dirt. 2-0. Here's a strike. We've got a little different perspective to our game today here at Niles West. Usually we're right behind the batter, but we couldn't do it today. And ball 4. So Tilson aboard via the walk. Here's Mike Clark. That's low ball. Ball 1. So Tilson at first. Top of the first inning of this one. And Clark hit by the pitch. And 2 aboard. Here's West. So Eric West bats. And adds the ball low and outside. There's a strike. Well, baseball coming to an end, and our 2009-2010 season coming to an end. And clunked on the head, stunned a little bit. But Eric's all right. Bases are loaded. And here's Samuelson. There's a strike. Strike 1. To Kevin Samuelson. Surfs up. Waves on every base. Bounces in, the ball. And pitch outside the ball. And a high bounder. That's up over the first baseman on the pulled-in infield. And that'll score a run. They throw home, and in the process, Samuelson over to second. 2 runs home. And here's Perlmutter. So runners at second and third. And first pitch hitting. Base hit to left. That'll score another run. Good throw. Home, but a little late. So runners at the quarters with another run home. And it's 3-0. Pitch is high, a ball. Tommy Blanchard, the batter. Outside the ball. And scooped that and fouled back out of play. Another one fouled off. Top of the first. Go to first, runner back. There goes the runner. There goes the throw, not in time. Stolen base for Perlmutter. And ball 4, and the surf's up again. Here's Chris Hall. Takes a ball 1. That's a ball. Inside. Wilmette Waves. And strike on the outside corner. And a line shot base hit. That will score 2. Put runners at the corners. Here's Eddie Fay, 8th man to bat in the inning. Still nobody out. And the ball gets away. And that's another run home. That's 7 in the inning. Make that 6 in the inning. Scoop that. Ground ball. Base hit. So the runner's at the corners. And here's J.B. McCallum. There goes the runner. And line shot. Base hit to left. And that's run number 7. Here's Tilson for the second time in the inning. Tenth man to bat. 7 runs home. That's a ball. Gets away. Off to second goes McCallum. Ball outside. There's a high pop-up. Take for the out. Here's Clark. There's a strike. Strike 1. To Mike Clark. Derek West on deck. Clark was hit by a pitch. First time up here in the first inning. 11th man to bat for Wilmette. There's a strike. Strike 3. 2 down. And here's Eric West. Yeah, a ground ball. Second baseman Abbott over to first. And that be it. But the Waves do a lot of damage. They score 7 runs on 5 hits. And strand 2 go to the bottom half of the first inning. And strike 1. Little comeback here. Crossed over to first, and Samuelson has it for the out. 1 away. Here's Reichert. He takes a strike 1. Ball outside. No squibber foul. That one's a low ball. Swing ground ball. The pickup. Throw to first in time. 2 down. Here's Schutz. High pop-up, kind of scooped that. And taken for the out. Yeah, by the right fielder, and they're getting over. At the end of 1, it's 7-0 in favor of Wilmette. We'll be back. Move along to the top of the second inning. And a base hit by Samuelson to lead it off. Here's Perlmutter. The ball. Samuelson with the lead off first. The pitch on the way. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Way high. Ball. Shorten to take put down a bunt. Took a strike. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. And a line shot. That's going to be a gapper out there. And rolls past, and that'll be a double for Perlmutter. And Samuelson coming all the way around and scores on the double by Perlmutter. And here's Tommy Blanchard. Blanchard walked his first time up. Takes a strike. Yeah, scooped that and fouled out of play. High and outside the ball. This catcher for Morton Grove is just a sophomore. But he's had some real problems with the pitchers throwing it to where he wants it. And that's a balk. High and outside the ball. Chris Hall on deck. Bounces in the ball. Out on the scoreboard. The scoreboard here. Jeff Richards. Jeff Richards. Richards was a second baseman. For Niles West, hit by lightning on the new True baseball field. There's a strike. Playing second base. Go to first. Runner back. There's a strike. To Chris Hall. Runners at the corners. There's a shot down the line. That's going to be a fair ball. Rolling to the fence. And Hall on his way to third. And he'll make it easily with a triple. And 2 more runs home. Here's Eddie Fay. And it's 10-0. Yeah, it's a ball outside. Scoop that. Fly ball. Nice sacrifice fly that'll bring home the run. And it's 11-0. Bounces in the ball. Here's McCallum. 1 out. Outside the ball. And McCallum aboard. There's a strike. The Charlie Tilson. And again, scoop that, and what goes up must come down. Little pop-up. Two down. Here's Mike Clark. That's a ball. Yeah, pitching behind him. And a ball. And the lock and load ground ball, slow little roller. Play will be the second, and the fielder's choice ends the inning. But out before 4 runs come across, and it's 11-0 as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. That's a ball. Ball 1. Scooped that and fouled out of play. Brian Costa on the mound. That's a strike. Well, we hope you enjoy our broadcast. You know, it's kind of tough when you do these things because you don't really get much of a chance to hear from your viewers across the network because you know, you might hear a little bit from some of the locals, but not across the network. 4-3 on the put out, one away. That was Billmenu. There's Kelly. Yeah, foul ball. I mean, you sort of gain a little bit of respect from the coach, the other coaches and stuff like that, from what you do. But I mean, you're really inside the ball, but you really don't. I like to hear from you. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to advertise my phone number or my address, my email address, so it's kind of tough to get a hold of me, I suppose. Well, maybe that's why I don't hear from people. I'll tell you who I really like to hear from more than anything else. Is I like to hear from the old players. Get a chance to talk to some of the old players and whatever. Ground ball. Pick up. Throw to first. In time. And Kelly's gone. 2 down. Here's Alessio. That's a ball. And strike. 1-1. But, yeah, who did I run into? Well, I just ran into Matt Loddick. Matt, his wife's expecting his second child. Has a little baby daughter. Gracie's a little more than a year old now. And now they're expecting a second. Headed back to Japan. Play basketball, professional basketball there. Just heard from Todd Townsend, Todd's assistant basketball coach at Northern Illinois. Nope, not going to have a chance to do anything on that one. Little swinging bunt single. Here's Calabrese. There's a strike. Try to call time. A little late. And a ball. So runner on first. And ran into Chris Hall's older brother. James out. Take that back. It's Rattan. That's at bat. Calabrese run out at second. And with that, the inning over. So we played to 2, and it's 11-0. Wilmette. Top of the third inning. And Eric West leads it off. West, Samuelson, and Perlmutter do up for the Waves. As I was saying, talking to Chris Hall's 2 older brothers. James Hall is going senior year football at Denison. And brother Jonathan is at Trinity in San Antonio. It's scary when I run into guys from my earlier years. I seem to do that during the summer. I don't know why. There's a foul ball. Seeing a little ground ball. Second baseman over to first in time. I mean, real early years. I ran into one of my hockey players from Notre Dame, Salemi, Nick Salemi. It was good to hear from him. I guess for my 60th birthday, they did an article on me about my 38 years in high school sports. I did it for the hockey newspaper, and this year, and heard a bunch of hello, how are you, sort of things. Gee, I didn't think you remembered us. There's a fly ball. And center field waits, takes it for the gap. That's right. And I was laughing. Some of the stories I remember from those early years, telling the players I got in touch with me about some of those old stories that I have. Some that I can't repeat on the air. There's a strike on the outside corner. Be surprised how much I know about things that go bump in the night that I know parents don't know anything about. Strike 3. And that takes care of that. And a quick 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom half of the third. And the Wilmette Waves leading it 1-0. There's a strike. So Rattan gets new chance of life. Ground ball. Pick up. Throw in time. One away. Here's DeCola. And he sends a ground ball and a whoopsie. And no. And aboard. Fire the error. Here's Gabo. Takes a pitch outside. And a ball. Throw to first. Runner back. You know, it's a little different for me being the broadcaster and being the guy behind the camera and stuff. I don't really get a chance to sit down and talk all that much. Parents will talk to me a little bit, but I really don't get a chance because, I'm there to work. And, and I don't really, occasionally I'll go to a practice just to say hello or something, but I don't hang around practices all that much. And Coach Napoleon doesn't want me around. He's pretty specific about that. Don't come around talking. There's a base hit. Gabo. So 2 on. And here's Reichert. And strike. And quite frankly, I don't spend all that much time around. But, occasionally, like hanging around places, I do see old players and stuff like that, get a chance to say hello. There's a line shot. That's a base hit. And a little whoopsie on the part of Tilson. And over to third. So double and an error. Second error of the inning. The Schutz. 2 runs in. And that eliminates the 10-run slaughter rule. Base hit, single. And an error on the throw. Like that 1 run in. No, I am right. 2 runs in. Swing a ground ball. Nice pickup. Throw in time, but another run home, and now it's 3 runs in on the inning. As Pelanu grounds out. And here's Kelly. There's a strike. So it's 11-3. 2 out. There's a strike. And strike 3. And we go to the 4th. Wilmette leading 11-3. In the 4th inning, Tommy Blanchard leads it off for the Waves. He's walked twice, scored 2 runs. Makes the pitch low and away a ball. Chris Hall on deck. Hall's 2 for 2. A single and a triple. 2-0 to Blanchard. That's a ball. And ball 4. And Blanchard aboard. Here's Chris Hall. There's a strike. I finally got a hold this year of a copy of the famous mouthguard football game between New Trier and Evanston from 1973. The year before, 72, they played the 0-0 tie between Evanston and New Trier. A little pop-up, take it for the out. Here's Eddie Fay. And they went back to New Trier in 73, the fall of 73, and I think Clay Matthews was on that team. The father of the current Clay Matthews was on that New Trier team. And New Trier kicker kicked a field goal. And it was a real mud bowl. Kicked a field goal. And New Trier led 3-0. And Evanston went to tie it up. And the kicker put it right through the uprights, only he didn't have his mouth guard in. And it was disallowed. The kicker to that was that the official that called it was the back judge, who happened to be the phys ed teacher over at Washburn in Winnetka. And Marnie Lazar, the coach at Evanston, was none too happy. Flipped the second out. On the first, not in time. And the little fielder's choice. And here's McCollum. So 2 out. There's a strike. Strike 1. JB. Yeah, it's low ball. Scoop that high, pop up, foul, and out of play. And another scoop, and that one's going to drop in for the base hit. And right fielder got a little mixed up on it. And meanwhile, coming home from first to score is Eddie Fay, and it's 12-3. And here's Tilson. There's a strike on the outside corner. Strike one. That's a ball. 1-1. Wilmette has committed 4 errors in this ball game. Foul ball. Oh, just barely. Took his time, a little indecision. And Charlie nearly beat it out. But in the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. And it's 12-3 as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And leading it off is Alosio. Alosio, Kettlebreeze, and Ratton. There's a strike. Strike 3. And there's 1 away. Here's Kettlebreeze. And he sends first pitch, fly ball. Over as Perlmutter for the out. 2 down. Here's Ratton. Yeah, that's a ball. Ball 1. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike. Yeah, strike. Strike 2. Yeah, the ball. Now foul tip. Strike 3. And that takes care of that. 1, 2, 3. At the end of 4, it's 12-3 in favor of Wilmette. And we'll be back with more. Top of the 5th inning. And Mike Clark leads it off. Clark, West, and Samuelson do up. And a base hit. Right back up the middle for Clark. Here's Eric West. Runner with the lead. Pitch outside the ball. Down to first. Runner back. There's a strike. There's a strike to West. Shadow's getting a little long. Pitch is high a ball. Scoop that. And that's going to be out past the left fielder out there.
Nice hit.
Out
Hey, get the
deep,
back.
and over to third goes Clark, and the second goes West with the double. And 2 on, nobody out. Here's Kevin Samuelson. And fall back. Outside the ball. That's low ball. Use the straight. Line shot right at the first baseman. And everyone will have to stay put. One away. Here's Perlmutter. Here's a strike. And the ball. Swing and a miss. Wilmette, 12 runs on 11 hits. 4 errors for Wilmette. Morton Grove, 3 runs, 4 hits. Now the pitch, high pop-up, coming back, and nice catch. And 2 down. Now Wilmette had 2 in scoring position with nobody out, and they're still out there with 2 out now. And here's Tommy Blanchard. And Blanchard fouls one off. Outside the ball. Yeah, strike. Now the look back, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike. And a high pop-up. They're going to get out of the inning. And take about a short stop for the out. And we move along to the bottom half of the 5th. And Wilmette leading this one 12-3. And strike 1. Takala leads it off. Outside the ball. And strike. 1-2. And strike 3. Caught him looking. 1 away. Here's Gabo. He takes a strike. Here's a strike. Strike 2. And he did go. Strike 3. 2 down. Here's Reichert. Inside a ball. Scoop that. And drops in for the base hit. And into second goes Reichert with the double. Here's Schutz. Takes the ball. Ball 1. And strike. 1-1. The look back. The pitch on the way. A little inside the ball. The Schutz with Olanu on deck. And he did go. Strike. Big boy. And just a sophomore. That's a ball. And ball 4. So 2 on. And here's Molyneux. There go the runners. Stolen base. Stolen bases, plural. That's a ball. And hit by the pitch. And the bases are loaded. Here's Kelly. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And low and outside a ball. Nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded. Swing ground ball. Picked up by McCallum over to second and Fay, and that takes care of that. Thank goodness. We go to the 6th. Wilmette leading at 12-3. Top of the 6th inning. Strike 1. To Hall. Hall, Fay, and McCallum. 2 up. That's a ball. The Shadows playing havoc with our exposure. Throw to first. Nope. Error. And Hall aboard. Here's Eddie Fay. Actually, 2 errors on the play. One on the whoopsie on the ground ball, and then a second one on the throw. So 2 errors and Hall aboard. Here's Fay. It's low ball. Wilmette needs only 1 run to finish this one off early. And runner at second. They had the opportunity last inning and left them stranded. Inside corner for a strike. Scooped down and fouled. And a ground ball and another whoopsie, and everybody's safe. 3rd error of the inning. Here's McCallum. That's a ball. There's a strike. Yeah, strike 2. Slow little ground ball. They'll step on the bag. That's all they'll get. And on the fielder's choice, runners at the corners. Here's Tilson. And Charlie sends a blast. That's going to be a gapper out there. And that'll score 2.
Nice shot.
No, make it what? On the double. Here's Hedge. Hedge batting for Clark here. There's a strike 1. Yeah, straight. High and outside a ball. And a line shot ground ball. Stop at it over to first. And on the play, home the score is McCallum. And it is 14-3. And here's Eric West. There's a strike 1. Yeah, strike 2. And a ball inside. Another one inside. And a ground ball. Think about a shortstop, throw it at first, and that takes care of that. We go to the bottom half of the sixth. Hold them and go home. Wilmette leading it 14-3. New pitcher on the mound, Charlie Tilson. You'll finish it off. Hopefully. Here's a strike. Strike two. Well, with this game, our baseball season comes to an end. We want to thank everybody on the Wilmette Waves. And of course, with this also ends our 2009-2010 season. So I want to thank you and the viewers and all the people with the broadcasts behind the scenes. And we look forward to the 2010-2011 season, which will get underway shortly. There's a strike. And strike three. Two down. Here's Rathead. And strike one. Foul tip, strike two. And let's finish it off right here. Strike three, and that's it. The ball game is all over. And the final word on this ball game. For Wilmette, 14 runs on 12 hits, 4 errors. They were struck out 2 times, walked 4, 7 left on base with 1 stolen base. And for Morton Grove, 3 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. They were struck out 6 times, walked 1, 5 left on base. As we said, this completes our 2009-2010 baseball season. Hope you've enjoyed not only the baseball season, but our sports season. Stick around for our next season. Football gets underway shortly here on the network. And for all of us, we say as always, so long.